Subscribe and click the bell icon for the latest updates and notifications from the Indian Express.
All smartphones look the same and offer similar hardware features. Brands are not doing enough to differentiate their phones. But Oppo did something different. It launched the F11 Pro. The 6.5-inch smartphone eliminates the notch by placing the selfie camera in a module that pops up from the top of the device. And that's a good thing. The lack of a notch means more screen space and bezel-less screen. It has a 48-megapixel camera as well. But even with the pop-up selfie camera and the bezel-less screen, does the Oppo F11 Pro do enough to stand out in the market? Let's find out in our detailed review of F11 Pro. The most eye-catching thing about the design is the back, which has a two-tone gradient finish. Even though the back is made of plastic and not glass, the quality and finish of the handset are likable. While the back provides a comfortable grip, I do feel that the phone is heavy. Speaking of the display, it's a 6.5-inch Full HD Plus panel. It's bright and colorful and there's nothing wrong with it. It has a couple of issues however, but one thing which really annoyed me was the display's highly reflective nature. Reading emails and text messages is impossible even if you set the screen brightness to maximum. The F11 Pro is powered by MediaTek's Helio P70 chipset coupled with 6GB of RAM and 64GB of internal memory. But there's a microSD card slot in case you need more. It's fast and responsive and I had no issues playing latest games. It's a quick phone, although not quite the fastest compared to the Redmi Note 7 Pro and Nokia 8.1. Thankfully, Oppo has packed the F11 Pro with a 4000 mAh battery. I got roughly all-day battery life with moderate use. It supports fast charging as well, which lets you charge the phone up to 50% in about 30 minutes. The handset runs ColorOS 6.0, which is based on Android Pie. It's manageable, but major elements of the interface look clunky. The handset packs two cameras on the back, a 48-megapixel primary sensor and a 5-megapixel secondary camera. Like Redmi Note 7 Pro, the 48MP mode is not activated as standard. You have to open the settings and choose it from there, which is rather confusing. There are chances people will keep taking pictures in 12MP without realizing they are not shooting photos at 48MP. The F11 Pro's camera is good. Colors are often rich and punchy, and the camera app is quick to load and shoot. But what about the front-facing camera? The distinctive 16MP pop-up selfie camera looks cool and works as advertised, but it is still a motorized moving part. It worked fine during the course of testing, but is more prone to a huge failure rate in the long run. If you are ready to pay more for a phone with a pop-up selfie camera and a bezel-less display, Oppo F11 Pro is for you. This is the cheapest smartphone in the market that offers the motorized pop-up camera. Yes, it does come with a 48-megapixel sensor, but the Redmi Note 7 Pro undercuts the F11 Pro both in terms of performance, price, build quality and better software interface.